Pleased to meet you. This is Fixed and Folded, the knife review channel for the casual knife collector. My name is Cody. This is my Attack Panther Tommy, and we're going to start reviewing Cold Steel Recon 1. This is a big folding knife, and I was first interested in the Recon 1 spear point as I just thought the clip point looked a little bit fragile with the tip being so small, but eventually I ended up getting the clip point because I realized it penetrates better, and it just the shape of the blade kind of matches the contours of the handle a little bit better, in my opinion, style-wise, just looks-wise. The G10 texture on a lot of cold steels is really, I would call it almost extreme. It's like uncomfortable with bare hands, really probably meant for gloves, and it can chew up your pocket if you leave it factory texture. So I always just lightly sand the handle scales until I get them to a texture that's not perfectly smooth, but comfortable to the hand, and they're not going to destroy the pocket. So that's what I did with this one. Pocket clip is not deep carry, but that's fine. If the knife is huge, you want to be able to get your fingers to purchase on it and pull it out with ease. It's a very comfortable clip. It's nice to get a little bit of finger purchase on the clip if you're going to slow roll it with your thumb. Very slicey, very piercy. It's a non-sharpened back swedge, so I guess if you had to do some light batoning for some kindling in a survival situation, you could use this for that. Has the time-tested triad lock, which is not fidgety, but is you really secure. And the action to release this is quite smooth. You just release the triad lock and let gravity take over, and it just swings closed. I let it close on my finger with the unsharpened part of the blade here, and then I just complete the closure with like that. It's retails for around $200 Canadian online. And that's a fair price considering this is a S35 VN blade. It's coated just for tactical looks. It's a stainless steel, so it doesn't actually need to be coated. And I have extra large hands, and there's extra real estate here for someone with larger hands than me. You can choke up quite comfortably with my thumb fits perfectly in this little indent, and my finger here to do some finer detail work if you have to. So there's a lot of utility in this large, extra large knife size. Fit and finish is good. Let's see. Yeah, my blade is pretty much perfectly centered, and the ergonomics are fantastic once you lightly sand this for ungloved hand use. There's some jimping. I would call that sort of a light jimping on the cutouts on the thumb area here. It's pretty subtle. It's not definitely not that extreme. And there's no jimping up here, but the way that it's designed is you get a nice secure grip anyway without the jimping. You've got your adjustable thumb stud that Cold Steel often will use one side protruding more than the other, and you can reverse that if you want to do it left-handed. Nice even secondary bevel, nice even edge on here. Yeah, just a really well thought out utilitarian design that also looks, I've decided it looks very good. Let's compare the size with some other large knives, extra large knives. You've got the Crooked River, which is very similar in size. I would say, yeah, almost identical, really. Identical length. Blade length, you get a tiny bit more blade length on this, but they're virtually the same size. Spine thickness also with these aftermarket scales is virtually identical too. So this is a really comparable size knife, actually, is the Crooked River. Yeah, so this one's a little bit deeper here, so pocket carry is going to be a little bit larger with this knife. Other than that, very similar theory of use, performance, competitors. This is about 200. This one without this, just standard, you're looking at closer to 300, about 275 Canadian to purchase before customizing it. Let's go with another large knife. Got your Benchmade Adamas, and not significantly, maybe half an inch shorter and a little bit less, I guess hand area on the handle is comparable. Different feel. This is blockier, this is wider. A little bit smaller there. We'll go with another large knife, is the CJRB Large Pyrite. And handle real estate for your hand is about the same. And then you get about an inch less length on the blade. But this one is very nice in the pocket, very slim and still comfortable. I think you could do, in terms of grip, you could do more heavy duty work with the Recon one, just in terms of secure comfort hand and locked in with these choils. This is probably more for light to medium use. And now we go to just your full-size knife, which is Benchmade Freak, Benchmade Griptilian size. Got the Spyderco, is this the PM2? Spyderco PM2. So you can see just how large this class of knife is. And we'll compare to your medium-sized knife, Benchmade Bug Out. And you can see this is just, you can have extra double XL hands and with gloves on and be perfectly fine holding this knife here. Yeah, this is a fantastic knife. It's not fidgety really with the triad lock, but other than that, this is a great all-around extra large knife you can use for multiple, not just EDC carry. You could use this for as a backup survival knife or outdoor camping knife. Could probably do some skinning with this. It's sharp enough and piercy enough to do some skinning if you wanted to do that with some deer, dressing your deer or whatever. You could probably use this as a backup. So yeah, that concludes my review of the Cold Steel Recon 1. Love it. And yeah, go, if you're interested in one, go to a store and handle one and see if there's a hole in your collection that this one can fill. Okay, that's it for today. You have a great day. See you later.